Right. Oh, game capture. Hello, game capture. Game capture, there we go. Sorry for my lateness. And sorry for the stream starting to be on so long. It's like 14 minutes. God. Yeah, this morning's been a bit of a scramble. I was charging my phone up a bit as well so I could read chat. Let us hop in and I'll give you a little rundown on what's happened this morning. Oop. GTA 2. My favorite starship in Star Wars. Okay. Yeah, sorry. So this morning has been a bit of a scramble. Oh. I found my first golden seed. Did I really? I just got here. So what did I find? Was it one of these ones? Is this a golden seed? No, we've seen them before. Huh. Well, apparently, I found my first golden seed. Anyway, yeah, so this morning I booked to go on a doctor's appointment. And, first of all, I sat on the line on their automated phone calls. And it kept telling me, we can't fulfill that request right now. I was like, okay. Because for some reason, my local doctor's clinic constantly wants to push for these automated phone calls. Which is not good. Because clearly, as you saw or heard, oh, my hydration is low. That's a good incentive, isn't it? To do something. Because I was like, what am I going to do whilst I'm waiting? And, yeah, we're just going to gather some ice so I can hydrate myself. Yeah, they push for these automated calls, right? And then you sit for ages and you go through the whole process. You give them your number, you give them your date of birth. And then they go, is this a new appointment? Or is this a follow-up from what you previously done? And I clicked one I've previously done, because it's a follow-up from an appointment I had in November. And then they go, sorry, we can't fulfill this request right now. So I go, okay, brilliant. Call back. Try again, thinking maybe it was a mistake. And I clicked the button again for a follow-up. It hits me again with the, sorry, we can't fulfill your request right now. So I'm like, oh, brilliant. So I cancel it. I call again for a third time. And I try... that needs heat. I need more heat. I think I need to get more heaters in somewhere. Silicone, titanium, and iron. What we're gonna have to do is, I think we're gonna need to get more heaters in. And silicone. Alright. Called again, and this time, instead of doing follow-up, I did a new appointment. And then it told me, sorry, we can't fulfill that request right now. So I'm like, okay, GFY. I'm just going to call them again and actually speak to someone and not do the whole automated process that they wanted me to. And I sat on hold for about 20 minutes. No, in fact, it was half an hour. Because I remember it hit the half-hour mark. And I finally get through. And within 5 minutes, like, yeah, we can give you an appointment at this place, at this clinic. I'm like, well, I haven't been to this clinic before, so I don't know what this place is. And it's like, okay, well, we'll just send you the address. And the appointment was at like 10 to 11. So at this point, I was like, okay. So it's currently like 20 past 11. I've got a little time to get there. I don't know where I'm going. And I Google Maps it. And Google Maps led me a long path. Unnecessarily long path. Led me all the way around. It led me to a bus stop that was further away from the actual clinic than I was to the clinic. Because it was within walking distance. I literally just needed to know what I was looking for. And Google Maps led me this long path. And I realized where I was going. I was like, oh great. It's just wasted my time. I recognized where it is. And then to top it all off, it was one of those clinics that looked like a building. Like just a normal house. It wasn't an actual doctor's clinic. It just looked like a building, a house, sorry. So I was walking up and down, up and down. At this point, it's already like 10 to 12. My appointment is technically now. And I'm walking around trying to figure out where to go. No idea where I'm going. I finally found it. I checked myself in. It's raining. It's wet. And unfortunately, some poor lad in there was throwing his guts up. And the clinic smelled of vomit. And I sat there for about 20 minutes. 2 other people. It was a tiny, tiny clinic in a building that just smelled like vomit. And then they saw me. And we did a whole thing with that. And then we're not going to go into what they told me because it's not really relevant. It's not really important. They just want to run some tests on me and stuff like that. Put me on some medication. See how it goes. But yeah, no. Got home because I was thinking when I put that tweet out, I put a tweet out saying, oh, maybe no stream today because I'm still waiting to be seen. The moment I click send on that tweet, doctor comes out, calls my name. I'm like, oh, okay. I was in there for about 10 minutes, I want to say. Yeah, about 10 minutes. And yeah, it was done. 10-20 minutes, walked back home. And I was scrambling to get some lunch in. And here we are now. I started stream whilst I was still eating lunch. And I was watching some YouTube. Apologies. A bit cheeky, I know. But I don't know. What can I say? I'm just a simple boy. I like to watch YouTube videos whilst I eat. And here we are now. Admittedly, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not as low energy today, which is good. It's an improvement. Because every day, waking up, I'm tired, got pain in my stomach, and it affects... It's weird because it's ultimately it's only a stomach ache, and even when I went to the doctors, it sort of made me feel like it was nothing, sort of thing. But the doctor said that we can tell that this is really bothering you, and we have some ideas what it could be, so we'll put you down for some tests so you can see, because, yeah, I mean, it would be quite frustrating if you're constantly dealing with these health problems in your stomach, and you don't know what they are, and it would stress you out, wouldn't it? So that's sort of thing that they basically said, is that we can understand why you'd be getting stressed about this and worried about it. But yeah, when you got like constant pain in your stomach, oh, it's back to orange. You don't know what it is. I think it is. It does cause a lot of like stress, and it affects your functionality as a person as well, because like maybe subconsciously you don't realize it, but like when you're just tired all the time, if you're up all night from just weird stomach cramps, and then you wake up the next day and you just don't want to function. It's hard to function, and then you realize you haven't been productive all day. It's rough. It's rough. So of course you want to get like an answer to that on why your body is doing that, and then you go to the doctors and they're like, nah, I just don't know what it is, mate, to be honest with you. The first doctor said anxiety. I went to this doctor and I was like, I don't think it's anxiety, because there's days where I'm not worried about anything at all, and yet I'm being told it's you know, something to do with that. Yeah, no, that's the update. It seems like I'm okay. They said there's nothing desperate there, like there's no permanent damage or whatever. Like I got my life ahead of me is basically what he said. Is there's nothing underlying or causing problems where they shouldn't be. Oh, hang on. Natural aluminum. Natural aluminum. Ah. Oh, lovely. That said, I'm going to run out of oxygen soon, so I need to go find my little pod, which I believe is over here somewhere. Do I have an oxygen tank? I don't. Yeah, I'm going to die if I don't find this little box that I built. I was just meandering a little bit. Ah, here comes death. I could have sworn I built a little box around here somewhere. Is it not over here? And clearly it's not. Well. And he said, oh, sorry, it just spawned me on like a quarter of my oxygen. Don't do that, game. That's not nice. I could have sworn... I need to put more beacons down, I think. Yeah, there's your little update. Nothing serious from looks of things, but they can understand why it would be causing me stress and constant worrying. Or tier 3 here, that'd be good. Iridium rods. Now, how do I get that? Also, I've got to find my little chest. Over here, right? Yeah, there it is. Got a whole bunch of useless crap on me. And yeah, I finally get here, and I'm going to potentially die again. Oh, it's all the way over here. Here's my other box. Oh, I was a lot deeper into it than I thought. Yeah, it's over here. Because I was thinking it was over there somewhere, but it's not. Yeah, it's over here. Bad times await me if I don't get in here quick. So at least we know that there's oxygen here. Sorry, not oxygen. Aluminum. I wanted to go up over there somewhere, but my oxygen is going down quite quick at the minute. So how do I make an iridium rod, I wonder? Obviously I'm gonna need iridium. That goes without saying. But is there another machine I'm gonna need to make to transform? Iridium into iridium rods? Kind of want to have some more aluminum before I go back. It's nice that we found a spot that does aluminum. Yeah, so there's something... Aluminum. Yeah, we don't spell it like that. Which I think was the point that Crow and Josh were upset with me about. Because the UK, we spell aluminum differently. We spell it aluminium or something like that. I'd have to Google it to check what the spelling is in the UK. But it's different, which is why they made the point that me saying it wrong was contentious. Because it's like that for a reason in the UK. Also, it's lovely to just finally see the blue sky, isn't it? Can't wait to get to a point where there's just infinite oxygen, so I can just walk around. Because I'm pretty sure once you hit blue sky, a little bit after that, you can get a breathable atmosphere. So I feel like that's my biggest problem right now is breathable atmosphere. Okay, so we're back in here. Let's put these flowers in. Have a little mushroom snack. Got iridium in there. Now how do we make an iridium rod, I wonder? Do I need to have a machine? Advanced craft station? Suppose whilst I'm waiting, I could get some more veggie tubes, right? So they could be really useful right now. That wasn't there before, was it? Did that just generate in? Maybe not. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I think expanding up actually could be a good idea anyway, because I was saying like this little base is quite shit, but we could expand upwards, can't we? Now, where's that flower? My little flower. Of course, it's in the irrigation. Foods. There we go. Oxygen multiplier 200%. Blam. Good income of oxygen coming in. Keeping ourselves alive. And well, what's that rocket? Launch platform, yes, because you can send rockets into space to increase terraformation, that's right. Grass spreader. Nuclear reactor? Well, that doesn't sound like it'd be good for the environment. Now, I imagine as soon as we get the advanced craft station is when we can really start seeing some upgrades here. Can I make another tier 2 yet? Magnesium and iron. Surprising, I don't have any iron. That's titanium. Keep making that mistake. Oh, hello. Advanced cross station, there it is. Reach full blue sky. Yippee. We done it. Oxygen is still going down, so we don't quite have a breathable atmosphere yet. But we're getting there. I just need some iron. Silicone. Oh. Silicone. Magnesium. Magnesium. Iron? No. Oh my god. Iron. There we go. Again, it would be pretty cool to make a base up here. Because it's quite high up. I prefer it to be up there, but... hey ho. See if we can get down here safely. Because you kind of just fall down like a ton of bricks. Look how fast you fall. Yeah. So lovely now, though. Look how vibrant it is. Everything's so nice. Beautiful. More panels for my energy. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. We want this one. Where can we put this one? Possibly like over here or something, right? Doesn't have to be like right next to it. There we go. Now we have our tier 2. Aluminum, magnesium, and silicone. Okay. Thankfully, we now know where we can get some. So we need some magnesium. Oops. Once again, we need silicone. Or silicon. Silicon Valley. What is Silicon Valley? I don't know what it is. Silicon Valley is one of the things that I sort of know of because of old internet stuff. I think Silicon Valley used to be quite a popular logo. No idea what it actually is, though. Maybe a British and all. I think it's an American thing. I remember it used to be the logo of a ship, and I used to think it was quite cool. I don't know what it's from. Oh yeah, I was going to Google the aluminum thing, wasn't I? Yeah, so we have an extra I in there, which is why it's aluminium, not aluminum. Because we put an extra I before the U. Oh, I just realized something very stupid. I don't have any oxygen. And again, I'm about to run over here. Oh. 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 Well, that makes my life easier. Granted, I don't think I'm going to make it. Oxygen tubes are always like the thing I forget to make. Ooh, can we make it? We might fade to black, but we'll make it. Yup. And that we did. Let's see what free thing we get. Screen mapping. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to delete you, my friends. Goodbye. And oh, you're a big lad. I suppose that makes sense. Delete that. Progress can go here. All right. Ah. Tier 4 backpack. Ah, jetpack. Rocket engine, rocket engine. Oh my god. Hang on a sec. First of all, we kind of want to make some iridium rods anyway. Why have I got tier 1 oxygen tank? Pull this away. Put this in our irrigation. Oh, building a biodome will be really good. And what's this we got? Microchip compass. What's going on out there? Why is it so bright? Oh, because of bad weather. I see. Of course. You know, when there's weather like this, you wonder how there's ice at all. I feel like when it's this yellow, you'd think it'd be melting the ice, right? I remember... I feel like I spoke about this story before. Playing this game, actually. It was like 2017. There was a passing storm from Egypt or somewhere like that, and because of that it made our sky yellow, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's the end of the world, the sky is yellow, and there's all this like bollocks on the news and stuff like that. So me and my mate Harv, we wrote a song about it. This is when we were still making music together. I say music. I don't know. I mean, we wrote lyrics down and we formatted chords on a guitar and on a bass to make a sound. So I don't know if you could really call that, you know, music, but. Yeah, it did remind me of that. It was quite hot as well, actually, because it was a passing desert storm. So I do wonder if that's the same sort of thing here, where if it's a passing desert storm, and if it is that hot. How comes all the ice is here? You know what I mean? God, you really do just fall like a ton of bricks, didn't you? So we want to work towards getting a jetpack. A jetpack would be really sweet. I also want to work towards getting a biodome, which means we need a tier 3... Ooh. Yeah, tier 3 iridium rods. Tier 3 heater, which means we need iridium rods. God, I'm losing my train of thought here. Losing my mind. Oh. I still need a tier 2 craft station. That's awkward. I deleted it thinking that I don't need it anymore, but I do still need it. Okay. Oh, it needs iron and magnesium. Okay. But it's getting a bit cramped in here now, isn't it? We might need to start thinking about our base a bit. Because now it's starting to get a little bit cramped for comfort. You know what I mean? A little bit too cramped for comfort. Okay, so we got this back again. We'll get some water. I figured the tier 3 would also have the stuff the tier 1 has, but that's not the case. Tier 4 oxygen tank. I don't even have a tier 3 oxygen tank. What? They're showing me tier 4s. I don't even have a tier 2. Hang about. Am I missing something? Have I not done something right? I got a tier 2. This is showing me a tier 4, and I don't even have a tier 3. Well, anyway. I'll make some of that, and I'll make some oxygen. We'll go on an adventure to find some iridium. We've got some uranium, so we can make some uranium rods. Let's go on a little adventure. Do I have food? I have 1 food, and I have some space food. I know in the spooky red cave this way, there's iridium. And lots of it. We're gonna need it. Not give myself a lot of inventory space, have I? That's why I need that tier 5 backpack, man. Or tier 4, I should say. We've not unlocked the tier 5 yet. But yeah, it's been nice to, you know, actually be acknowledged by a doctor for once and not just be told. How do I say this without it coming off wrong? It's not necessarily that they're calling you crazy, but it's when you tell them your symptoms and they don't acknowledge it and they just pass it off as something else. When you know it's not the case. Even though, like, obviously there's the medical opinion of a professional and your own opinion of not professional, but when you know something is up and you're just told, oh, it's just anxiety, off you go, and there's no satisfying answer there, because it's sort of just like blaming mental health rather than acknowledging something going on. You know, at least with this doctor's visit, I had... Ooh, iridium. 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 We'll go to our full inventory, which should be 1 more. Iridium. There we go. That should be enough to make 1 iridium rod, which is all we need. So you're going to a doctor and, like, having him go, okay, we understand where you're coming from. We can understand why this is causing you distress, so we will give you some tests and stuff, just so we can see what's going on, get a better understanding. You know, that gives me something, you know what I mean? It's something to go off. which is nice. Actually, I got plenty of water. I can make some more water, but I got plenty of water. There was something over there past this mountain I wanted to look at. I keep going towards it, but then I get low on oxygen, and I come back, or I die. So we'll go over here, we'll make our iridium rod, and then we're looking to get into this tier 3 heater, which is likely going to consume all the power I got here. We did build that solar panel tier 2 over there, so it should be fine. Okay, so you just need, of course, silicone and aluminum. I also want to try and pop a thing here. I'm pretty sure it won't let me for some reason. I don't know why. I think it has problems linking it. I would like to put something here if it would let me. I think it might be the uneven grounds, possibly. That can't be right, because that's on uneven grounds. So we'll grab some titanium, because as soon as I get like one extra spot, just give me a little bit more breathing room. Magnesium. Need iron. There's iron. No, that's silicone. God damn it. Although I do need silicone, so we'll take this anyway. This is iron. I always get them mixed up. Yes, I want to go over there, because there's something over there clearly. Then I get about halfway, and then I die. Because I need a better upgrade for my oxygen tank. Should I be making micro bases that are also terraforming the planet? Probably, right? Just so I can say I got bases everywhere. So I can still do stuff. That's probably a responsible idea. That'll also help the whole not having the base near spawn idea. There's a tier 3. Do we have that? No, we don't. So we can actually work towards making this as well. That's exciting. Let's hope there's some more aluminum. No, it's just aluminum. I don't think I should get distracted. That's not productive. Taking things I don't need. I think this area being rife with aluminum is also a good opportunity for me to make a base nearby. For obvious reasons, you know, if I've got someone that has a resource I constantly need, it would be helpful to make a base nearby. Just have to remember, it's closer to the red beacon, isn't it? Yes. Ooh, grass spreader. That's nice. A nuclear reactor. Grab some magnesium, and I think we'll just make this tier 3. I think we're needing it now. We definitely need this. So now we have 280. That's nice. Right. Now, did I use up all the things I needed for tier 3? Not overly. I still need silicone and titanium. 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 I had a song in mind for that. Did not go to flow the song at all. Alright. I think because this is technically our biggest base, I might turn this into just a place that has like heaters and veggie tubes and stuff like that, which is essentially what it is already. But in terms of having an actual base somewhere, I think we have to do a little bit of searching around. And we'll make a jetpack as well. Make the tier 3 heater. And we'll certainly, oh certainly, get that jetpack. God, I want a jetpack so bad. I wonder if we're going to have to fuel it. There might be a thing we're missing where we have to fuel it. This game is like in-depth, but it's not that in-depth, so I don't know if that's the case. Tier 3 heater. Now watch all the power go out in 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Right. So we're gonna go make another one of these bad boys. Fact. Is that what I need? No, cobalt. I always need cobalt. Cobalt. Right. Silicone and iron. Funny enough, I think we're slowly running out of those resources. Like, they're not as common. I think we're just slowly wiping out the resources in my immediate vicinity. Yeah. I mean, there's loads here, but none of the things I need. And they're two of the things I need right next to each other. I'll pop this right here. Yeah, I know. It looks ugly. I need to fix it. There we go, power restored. Let's not actually accidentally destroy the base. Alright, now jetpack time. Loads of iridium, loads of uranium, and super alloys, which we've got one there. And only have one at the minute, which means we need to find more. More. We do have uranium. Only one. And we need 4, because we need to make 2 rocket engines. I think now, like, we've completed the goal of getting blue sky. Clouds now, look at that. We now just need to build livable life, right? You know, grow crops, sustain breathable living, you know, with trees and stuff like that. We did get the grass grower now, didn't we? Yeah, grass spreader. Oh, it's a good thing I didn't throw away those llama seeds. They are useful for something. Glad I didn't find a way to throw them away. Oh my god, this will take the entire time? This is stacked. And it has uranium in it. That's like one of the things I need. Right. So I suppose I'll just put uranium in here. Tier 1 GPS satellite. Where'd that go? In this? No. Where is that? No idea. Well, anyway. Let us use our llama seeds and make a grass spreader. Where should we put it? Our first lot of grass being spread. Where should I place it? Maybe adjacent to the base? That'd be nice. Right here. Oh, of course we get a meteor storm as I start placing a grass spreader. That's cool. And now we have 108 oxygen a second and plants 0.19 seconds, so hopefully we'll see a change. We'll see grass grow. I think that'd be really cool to see. Of course, the weather is awful when I decide to do that, but that's fine. Tier 1 draw. I'm still trying to figure out where that thing is. Maybe I don't have the ability to do that yet. I got a GPS satellite, but I don't have a use for it right now, so maybe it's just simply not unlocked yet. Yeah, can you stop shaking for a sec so I can see? 65, okay. Let's see if this is... Is it getting green yet? No. I think I'm being a bit too impatient. Right, yeah, we need more iridium, don't we? Well, we can go back to the cave, can't we? Oh, I've taken the long way round. Oh, piss. And I can't even check the thing if I needed the aluminum, so I can at least come here for a reason. In fact, no, I will make coming here a reason, because we'll build this into a little base. I'm going to expand on this base, because this base is pretty important. It's right next to an output of aluminum. So this base is pretty important. We should expand on this base. We'll turn this into a nice little base. A launch platform? You know, I still don't have a steady supply of super alloys either. I need to find where I can get loads of them. That looks potentially icy. Reach clouds. Well, I thought I reached clouds about 20 minutes ago, but, you know, at least we've done it now. Hooray. That's good, isn't it? I think just having a little base here in general is pretty good. I'll do. We're just going to head over that way and explore. There's so much to do, and yet so little time. My oxygen is fighting me constantly. I need to find a source of super alloys. I need to find a... Well, I've already got a source of iridium so far, which is all the way to the west. What's over here? Oh, good lord. Lots of ice. See, now here is a question I have regarding what Riley said. So Riley said that you should build on higher ground, on higher altitude. Now I thought we was already on low altitude, so we'd have to build up higher. But with this, that is clearly a lower altitude, right? So technically, if we were to build up here, would we be at a high altitude versus down there? Or does it have to be on a higher altitude than the current altitude that is already not quite high enough than the altitude that is required? Much to think about. Now these places, more than anywhere, will have some super alloys. Know that for a fact. Yep, way ahead of you, buddy. So it's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Alright, what we got in here? Iridium, super alloy, just what we needed. Aluminum. And uranium. Who's radium? Do we have any new outfits we can get as well? That'd be pretty good. Oh, more super alloys. Okay, yeah, this place is rife. A microchip. Oh, man. Okay, well, realistically, I don't need this much cobalt. Only grabbed it so I can make some solar panels. Only take what I really need right now. Okay. We'll come back here. This was really good. A new message received. You don't say... Christ. Does that mean about falling like a bag of bricks? I don't see us making it to our little box, but if we follow this path around, we should make it somewhat close, so if we die, it won't be too far away. Ooh. Or we could take a dangerous path where the invisible wall pushes you towards your impending death. Yeah, like that. I don't think I've actually taken myself to a good point. Shit. My plan hasn't worked. And I'm going to die, and I won't be able to find my stuff. Bastard. Oh, there's the box. That's fine. I can find myself. And I fade to black. Now, the only problem with doing another base is I gotta get all these other screens in. Blueprints and stuff like that. I think a deathless run on this would be really hard for me, because I just never remember to take oxygen. Because I'm trying to limit my inventory slots so I can take the important stuff. Right. Should I just make all this stuff again? Need to make a desk, then I will make a desk. Make a blueprint screen. We're just gonna make this into a second base. Fence. Cute. Tier 3 Jilly Boots. Very good. We don't need the other stuff really, do we? It's just a nice little base. Now, annoyingly, I can't remember what we was doing. Oh yeah, the jetpack. Yeah, that's right. So we need a lot of uranium, a lot of super alloys, and a lot of iridium. Oh, look! Grass! Ah! So nice. I'm not entirely sure how the grass is growing, to be honest with you. Okay, so we can make... We can technically make all of it, if we want. We just need to get the Iridium rods. Rivian. Hello, I am Rivian. I am Iridium. and this is my rods. Yeah. Oh, might as well do a little stop off here. Have a little bit of water. I still have no clue about the food situation. Because we're clearly like... Well, food goes somewhere in here. I'm guessing in one of these ports in our suit. So when we have like a whole vegetable, are we just shoving that into our port and just hoping it eventually reaches our mouth? It's gotta be what we're doing, right? Oh, our little Iridium spot is coming to an end, it seems. We've already used up all the Iridium here. Let's take all of it. That should be enough for what we need it for. That's a shame. I hope it grows back. And I'm not quite sure that's how the resources work. I mean, I think I am slowly just using up all the resources in my area. It's getting harder to find all the stuff we need now. I'm thinking about getting a hightail. I'm not sure. I've watched a lot of videos on it and it looks cool. I think I'm kind of a bit dubious about early access games. But, oh, we got the biodome. Lovely. Oh, that's actually really good. I wanted the biodome. Oh, it requires 3 super alloys. We got 3 super alloys, I'm pretty sure. Oh, oxygen is low. That's really bad. I'm not going to make it, am I? That's going to put me all the way back to where I don't want to be. That's annoying. Wait. No! Okay. At least just put me here. I hate when you're like so close. And you fade to black and it just puts you back. Like, oh. I do realise I could have just gotten into our little drop pod. But I couldn't remember if it was like over there or over here. Which is why I quickly ran around here. I definitely could not do like a hitless run in this game. No death challenge or something like that. Oh, it was a lot closer to the base than I thought anyway. Well, that sucks. There's me thinking, oh, maybe I'll survive. No, I might as well just run to the base if I was going that close. Alright. Iridium rods? Oh, I don't have enough iridium rods. God, I need a lot more iridium rods. My fault. Wow. Oh, actually, to be fair. Oh, it's still one short. That's the worst. One short. That is the absolute worst. I can't believe that. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I need some food. Give me a sec. It's coming along. There we go, up we go. Did I get a blueprint? No, I didn't. There was another iridium cave over here, so it's fine. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, we didn't have to look far. Can't wait to get that biodome though. That biodome is going to be so cool. Also, probably going to require a shit ton of power. Oh, you can get aluminum in here as well. Unless it's just growing in general now. Maybe it gets to a certain point and it just starts naturally forming. Because I could have sworn I came in here before and there wasn't any aluminum. In fact, I think that was a point of contention I made as I came in here and I was like, oh. Hinning. Gonna get a lot of this stuff. I did that thing where I turned away to look out the window for a sec because I heard something. And my eyes just went all funny from looking at the red for so long. Oh, super alloys. Yes, we need super alloys. Alright, we'll come back to that. To be fair, I see loads of resources there that I never just like go over. I'm trying to think of where a good place for a biodome would be. Maybe like over there. We could probably start branching out. Big biodome would be sweet. Big fucking biodome. Yes. That's one. Oh no, am I gonna be one short again? I am, I'm in the same situation. Shit, the bed. Okay, well. We can keep this here for our super alloys, because we got a lot of them building up. In fact, we can make one rocket right now, if you wanted to. Which I do. Ah. Rocket engine. There we go. That's one rocket engine. Need some titanium as well. I'm pretty sure I got titanium. Yeah, we've always got titanium. Titanium is the most common one. Nah. Only magnesium. We need ice. Ice, fire, and water. Or is it earth, fire, and water? Only seen that one song. We're up 100 items. Look at me go. Aren't I good at planet crafting? I'm doing the namesake 100 times. Pretty good, right? Alright, we're gonna put away this aluminum. And I just kinda need some oxygen. Oh, I have a super alloy in here as well. Oh my god, we have so many super alloys. I think possibly the most annoying thing about oxygen, at least, is you always need it. You always need to breathe it. And that means I need to constantly collect cobalt. I need 2 cobalt for 1 singular oxygen tube. And that's just taking up space in my inventory that I don't want it to. I run through it so quick, and it's gonna kill me every time. It would be kind of nice when the screen gets like this, if the HUD changed color to black, just so you can see it. I think the gamma on my monitor is quite high. Well, it's not high, it's decently high. So when it gets bright like this, it gets really hard to see white things. So for example, like right here, I can't work out what my HUD is. I can see the bar just barely, so I know if it's low. But there's some points where it just completely blends into the white. Which is not good for the old eyes. Go back to that chest, there's some more bits in there. So what does pinning do? We got the ability to make pinning. Does that just allow me to pin recipes that are otherwise not in the construction menu? That'd be pretty useful. Iridium. Iridium. And there should be some secret chests lying around here, I feel like. Give me secret chests. Loads of aluminum now, which is great. In fact, this is a pretty class spot for iridium as well. A lot of aluminum, a lot of iridium. And a chest I was talking about. There we go. Can't take anything from it. Let's see what's inside. A biochip. Take a sip of that. We'll take a biochip. A blueprint chip. I don't know why I said biochip. Ooh, a flower pot. Oh, lovely. So the idea is I'm going to build the first base up horizontally, so it goes up into the sky. That's how horizontal works. And no, vertical, isn't it? No, vertical is a straight line. Horizontal is a up line. Yeah. Build a base going up, and I'm going to go outwards towards here. And this hopefully will be where the biodome will be. And then at some point, I'm hoping to connect that base to that base, if by just building a load of living quarters. And then on the roofs of the living quarters of the buildings, I could put a bunch of wind turbines on top as well. That'd be very cool. Alright. Jetpack. Now we have a jetpack. Wonderful. And what do we get with our microchip? A tier 2 GPS satellite. Now again, where is this even? I don't know where that is. Alright, now we're going to work towards this. We still have 2 super alloys, thankfully. Which I get the pinning thing so I can see how that works. Allows you to pin one crafting recipe. Click on the item to pin its recipe. Do it to clear it. Okay, well, let's see. That's pretty useful. It's only a tier 1, isn't it? So, if I'm flying, look at me go. Yeah. Actually makes traversal infinitely more accessible. Saving oxygen by getting around big things like that. So, fortunately, some aluminum in there. Titanium. This is where I think it would be useful to have it. The pinning thing, that is. Because then I can actually look at what I'm trying to make. Oh. Foundation, angle. I need titanium? Yes, I do. Aluminum. Cobalt. And one more super alloy. If I were to get so lucky. And I don't. We'll save that last spot for super alloy. At least now I can just jump off cliffs willy-nilly, not have to worry. Where's the red... Oh, there it is. Red beacon. Get a feeling my best bet would be to go over this direction. Right, we're gonna have to make this a quick trip. Because I don't have a lot of oxygen. Well, I have a lot of oxygen. I don't have oxygen tanks on me. Nope. Nope. And... ooh, microchip. No super alloy. Loma seed. Right. I foresee a death coming soon. Trademark. That's going down. We're going to die. We're going to die. I might as well just try and see if there's any extra loot I've missed. Oh yeah, that's all the ironite, wasn't there? Ooh. Okay, no super alloy in this base. Unfortunately. Hang about. Nope. Okay. Yep. As was expected. Let's get to a point where we're... oh. Or at least outside. Or we'll just die in here, and I won't be able to find my stuff. That's good. Ah. That's bad. Well, now I'm glad the fun part of trying to find that in that big old ship. Alright, so I literally just ran past it, because I went through here. And... yeah, I'm not gonna find my bloody chest, am I? Because there's so many chests in here. Goodness me. I have no idea where my stuff is. Oh, there is. Well, that's good then. And 5, 4. Right. Are we going to die? Probably. Yes, I guess the main idea of what I want to do here is I want to connect all the bases together. Might look like a weird maze. But hopefully would be the idea, is to connect it all. Forgot I had a jetpack, to be honest with you. Okay, well, that was a failure. I didn't find any super alloys. Tier 2 blueprint. Tier 4 mining speeds. Oh, I've not been getting any of these. Hang on. I should be. Alright. Magnesium, silicone, aluminum. Magnesium, silicone. And silicone. Oh, I have a super alloy here. Hang about. Oh, I totally just used all of the cobalt that was intended for the base. The biodome. And titanium. Ah. Yeah. Oh, I'm completely full on inventory. Oops. Alright, let's go find a place for this biodome. Which I think I shall place right here. Warning, low power, yeah. Maybe I should have centered it more with the base. But I probably will do that. Yeah, I know low power. Granted, we kind of want to get this sorted as quickly as possible because we're losing out on terraformation. Yeah, so you can kind of see the idea I'm going with here is I'm going to build up and then go across to there. And that'll be like sort of the central hub zone of it all, is that hopefully these bases will link together. So now we can go in here, show interface. Now this has its own base. This can link. Unfortunately, would have preferred that not to be like that, but what can you do? And now we need to make another tier 2. And iron. It's not enough to power this bad boy though. Need another one. Need more! Strange ones, I always have aluminum in my inventory, but not cobalt. Considering I need that for oxygen. Any magnesium? Well, I do, but I already have some. Need silicone. And iron. My memory is so bad at remembering recipes. So I'm not good at cooking things from scratch either. I constantly need to find, like, the recipe online. Even for something simple like white cream sauce or Swedish meatballs, there's literally like 4 ingredients, but I always gotta Google it just to make sure. There you go, power restored. Cool. Should get a lovely little flower pot for decoration. Fertilizer? I've not even seen fertilizer yet. Tier 1 mining speed. Yeah, that's what it was doing, wasn't it? Silicon and magnesium. Alright, that's tier 1. Equip that. Tier 2 requires silicon and a super alloy. Which we already can't do, because I still don't know where to find super alloys. But it's an improvement. We got tier 1 at least. I think I kind of just want to build up. Start working towards connecting the bases. Is it going to look pretty? No. That's not the intention. Oh, the biodome looks good though, doesn't it? It's all lit up and everything. Oh, ice. Yeah, I forgot ice is a resource. Every now and then I just collect ice and make a ton of water. And then the water lasts me forever because I don't need to refill my hydration as much. Let's collect all the titanium and iron that we can. And what I'll do as well is that I'll select another door, put it here, so we can just enter and go in. Because all these buildings are can be connected otherwise. In fact, if anything, yeah, I thought not. Because now we can... Oh. Reach rainfall. We can get an atmospheric water collector now. Pretty cool. Now, how does this work? In fact, no, this is silly, because I can just do this, can't I? And just fly up now. And then it should be high enough to go across, right? And a 5-4. Sorry, I got a song stuck in my head. I've had that song stuck in my head the entire stream. I've just been trying not to sing it. And it's now just taken over my brain. I didn't even sing the lyric right. Iron. Iron. Iron is becoming a really rare resource now. Which is odd. Because you need it for near enough everything, and we're quickly running out of it. There's loads of it here though. Gonna collect all the silicone, titanium and iron I find. Hopefully we can build a little bridge along. No, that's silicone. We don't need silicone. It's raining. Look at that. Doesn't look like rain effect, does it? I need to have a closer look at that. Huh. Quite a questionable rain effect, but it works. It's nice to actually see different weather for once. Get up there, you bastards. Right, there we go. I had it just a second ago. There we go. Yeah. Alright. We're making progress. I think, I mean, it would be nice to have like long corridors instead to build, but I don't think you can get them. Realistically, we can put some foundations underneath it to make it look a little bit more realistic. It's not just floating. I'm hoping it's not going to be... It might stop short. I might need to build up one. Yeah, I might need to. That's going to totally stop short. God, why is the jetpack not allowing me to get up there? Come on, you bastards. What's wrong with the jetpack? Am I not using it right? There we go. Right. I think that might be too tall. That almost certainly is too tall. And stupid. I mean, look at the size of this thing. It's getting silly now, isn't it? See what I mean about constantly having aluminum? We always have aluminum to hand, but we don't have any iron. So we're going to want to build like another ladder going up. We'll grab some iron if we see iron, which we do. So much cobalt back here, actually. Until I've not been this way. Well, that's kind of cool. You can kind of... Yeah, do a faux perspective. That's cool. I like that. It doesn't just follow you around. It does if you take your mouse off it, but if you, like... That's nice. That's fun. That's cool. Such a simple effect, but I like that. I like that it's simply not just text following you around. Alright, I definitely think that's too tall. It just needs to line up with the ridge is all. Just so I can traverse back and forth without having to use oxygen. Right, that should ideally work better. Oh, you can't connect it. Oh, you can. Go upper level. Go upper level. And that goes out across. Right, perfect. And we're probably going to want to make windows. Just so we can see what's going on. Oops. Good little emote. Right. Do we want to build a window here, or should we build this outside? Maybe I'm just going to build this along. Yeah. God, it's red now. Probably the most red it's ever been since we first arrived on Mars. Don't need that silicon. Don't know why I took it. Always just looks like iron to me, so I just hoover it up. I just did it again. No titanium on this side though. All iron, no titanium. So much iron on this side actually. And absolutely no... Oh, I got enough titanium for now. What is that? That's just formed on top of my building. Why does this work correctly? I still don't understand how this jetpack works. I just need to do that. Oh, loads of titanium. And iron. Okay. Yep, oxygen critical, I know. Oh. Planet's a bit weird. Right, here we go. It might not still line up. But we can move it around to make it line up. Yeah, so in theory it's going to need to line up like right here, I reckon. I need more iron and titanium. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit of an eyesore, isn't it? But it's getting there. Like I said, we can add foundations and stuff like that to make it look more realistic. It would just be a way to get around, wouldn't it? Oops. You did a classic mistake there. Now I think about it, I could probably fly up there again. Well, not again. I've not been up there before. Right. Oh no, is it going to be just too big? Oh no. Oh shit, it is going to be too high. Oh, it for sure is. Oh, that's so annoying. I mean, I suppose I could build stairs going up into it. Might look a bit tacky, but it's what I'm gonna have to do unless I build it one block up, which will look ugly as sin. As if it doesn't look ugly enough as it is, but where's all this stuff come from? Must be stuff I dropped. Oh man, that's so annoying, isn't it? Can I make like stairs that connect like here or something? Oh. Needs to go like here, really. Like that or something. Yeah, and go down. But right now, we just want iron to make the apartments attached. Oh, a lot of these resources must be from the meteors when they just appear. That's gotta be it, right? Wow, that looks so shit, doesn't it? Ah. Okay. I do this, and then do this, and then do go down into it. Yeah, this works really well, I reckon. Yeah, that works. Chuck a couple windows in there and that'll work just fine. You're still worried I might not be high enough. It won't be, will it? Add another flight of stairs to it. Would that be too much? Yes, it will be. Okay, well. Right, let's see if this works. Hmm. It looks so stupid, doesn't it? It looks so stupid. Speaking of stupid. That. And then if I put platforms. If I put platforms down, would that make it easier for it to access rather than being built on flat surfaces? That might work. Looks so fucking dumb. That looks so stupid. Goodness me. So dumb. Yeah. So if I were to place this here, right? And then we place... Oh, what is the bloody iron of this guy? Place this... here. It's really off center. Why is that like that? The mindset. I do. And then you get one more high iron. Got a notification on my phone about someone streaming Hightail. Oxygen low. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have power now, right? Yeah, everything's still moving. Our terraformation index just hasn't been moving at all. We have no ice. We're so focused on the long corridor. I've been focusing on my hunger or my hydration, which is really bad. Num. 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 What will get me first? The starving or the low hydration? Let's find out. Neither, hopefully, because I can just create my water, drink my water, and eat a mushroom. And a squash. Lovely. I think that's where we're going to end it, actually. We're getting there with that. It's an eyesore, and we can build down and make it look a little bit more presentable, but right now it's still an eyesore. Thank you for joining me today. Hope you did enjoy. And tomorrow should be something with Josh. If not, be more Planet Crafter. I've been really enjoying this. Have a little stretch. And, yeah. Bye for now. But, but, bye for now. So scuffed.